As you can see, you got to be careful on that one. I stole that from Coach Storms down at Florida State. So landmine, I was doing landmine presses, landmine rows, and I've been doing a lot of curling today, a lot of arms. Today's been like a circuit. Clean and press, different curling from the easy curl bar, straight bar. I was also curling these thick handle dumbbells that my buddy made me, my buddy John. Check these out. A lot of history over here. So these, if you could see, thick handle, okay, about 2 inches. This one a little bit thinner. And so these weights, guys, I picked them all up from Facebook Marketplace. This is from Sweden, Udenholm. Okay, we got Billard here. They got the dimples on them, which is very cool. And so I love it, man. On the inside of that one thick handle dumbbell, we've got some unbranded Ivanko. You know, I don't want to call them deep dish, but you can get your fingers in there. They got the lip in there. So special stuff. This is one of my favorites. These thick handles come from Blair Academy. They were in a barn. I remember Coach Buxton and I were like, we had headlights on, headlamps on, going through the barn of a lot of old equipment. And so I had my buddy John welded this on for me. I feel bad that I have Sports Authority on the inside. It's so tempting to get rid of them, but they're inside, you know, like they don't deserve to be on the outside. But you can see our Yorks get the love right here. And what Coach Buxton was going to give me that day was he had one of the wrestlers' dad welded a thick bar for pull-ups. I believe it was 3 inches, and they were 10 feet long. I mean, they were crazy. So Coach Buxton was very innovative. He'd learn about something and immediately put it into play. He was not into waiting around, waiting for somebody to save him. That's, I think, a big part of why he was so, is so great. And so I was like, dude, I don't have the room. That would have been at the original Underground Strength Gym. So I think there were 2 of them, 10 feet in length. I had I had my Toyota 4Runner. I'm like, I don't even know. It's winter out. I don't even know if I could fit this thing in the back of the truck. And, you know, Coach Buxton, speaking of coaches just who want to learn, I remember getting his phone number. I think I saw his phone number on the Blair Academy website, and it was his cell phone. And I had sent him an email, and then I just followed up with a phone call to introduce myself. And I had, this is what I did. Back when I was selling the Underground Strength Manual, the physical book, it was like 3 manuals, you know, a DVD, 10 audio CDs. I sent it to him just to have, you know, here's what I'm doing. I've heard so much about you, yada, yada. And when I call him, he was on vacation on the beach in Rhode Island. And with his voice, he's like, Zach. He's like, Zach, I'm reading your stuff right now. He's like, I'm on the beach. I'm on vacation. It's a good impersonation, right? So I was like, let's chat another time. I don't want to bother you on vacation. He's like, no, now's a great time. Always wanted to talk training. And so I remember going up there the first time to train kids. It was the day that everybody was moving in. And I had never been to Blair Academy, didn't know really what a high level it was, the kind of people that were coming there. You saw a lot of fancy cars, I'll tell you that. And the kids were so nice. I remember training the wrestlers on the first day. Coach Buxton gives me a tour of the whole campus. We go and grab lunch on campus. He introduces me to the athletic director, his assistant coaches, and we're training on day 1. We got these kids training, the full room, 35 kids, something like that. He had so many kettlebells. Every kid had a kettlebell. I basically took them through a kettlebell seminar. I taught them kettlebell swings, kettlebell cleans. I partnered them up where they had to coach each other. Then it was a clean and press. Then it was a goblet squat. Then it was lunges. Then it was rowing. Then it was Turkish get-ups. And I guess, like so excited to just, the way my energy was, I'm not even thinking, can these kids handle it? They said nothing. They didn't complain 1 ounce. That was the beginning of my introduction to Blair. And man, did we have a great time. And I became, kind of this part of Coach Buxton's help each portion of the year. So I'd come in the early fall. Then I'd come in again in the beginning of the season. Then I'd come in again after the season. So I was in there 3-4 times a year. He took the guys down to my gym one year. It's an early video, used with a flip cam. They destroyed the weight room. They killed it. I mean, it was amazing. What a crew. Just amazing stuff. So that's it, guys. A little wrestling and iron history, and what story does everything have here? Lots of stories, guys. This is Underground Strength Gym Manasquan. Had to get you some stories from Scotch Plains. We got some unique stuff. Boom. Go to ZachStrength.com. Check out my friends, my partners over at Sorinex.com. And if you are a strength coach, go to NHSSCA. That's the National High School Strength Coaches Association. NHSSCA.us. And become a member. It is an awesome brotherhood, supportive group of coaches. It's just if you ever, you hear about guys that are in the union, it's like a strength coach union. Boom, baby.